Oh, right, yeah, we haven't done Mike Bocchetti for ages, and I love Mike Bocchetti. I honestly love Mike Bocchetti. Um, yeah, we've done like all the arty weather reports and all that sort of stuff. Um, but yeah, he released a book, releases a run-on book, but a book about his life basically, and it's Jim and Sam talking. Well, they've got him on the show too. But yeah, let's go.
Welcome. We have novelist Mike Bocchetti in studio. What's going on there, Mike?
Where's the big Jim?
Jim is on the toilet. We're trying to keep it classy. I got the message from Travis. You said you wanted to be interviewed, not some like...
Some fucking bozo, baby.
Not
Those
some,
days are done.
Yeah, no more.
I'm burning Hollywood, you guys. What the fuck? I had 35 cups of coffee out there, Sammy. My name isn't up in lights on the fucking thing. Some heads are gonna roll, motherfucker.
You're sick of this bullshit, huh? You're tired of this nonsense.
Wait, Sam.
You know, did you see...
Wait till some cash comes.
Right.
Oh, holy fucking hell, havoc is gonna break loose.
You know what? What was the last Conjuring movie? The Nun. No. That's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the movie It. You see the new It?
The original? Why fuck with the original?
No, that's a good point. But in the new movie, in the new version of It, Travis, you saw it, right?
Yes.
You remember the painting that the kid is afraid of, that the face all gets warped and the teeth come out and everything?
I do.
When Mike gets all hyped up on 35 cups of coffee, his face looks exactly like that painting.
Is the clown still in it? Don't tell me the kid took the clown out of it.
No, the clown's in it. Pennywise the clown is in it.
That fucking clown has to be in it.
It's a different clown. It's not Tim Curry. Tim Curry had a stroke. He's wheelchair bound.
They should have put him in anyway.
Just a clown with a stroke chasing the kid. Just wheeling after the kids.
I mean, Tarantino would have loved him. Made a movie.
Tarantino. Yeah, I guess Tarantino could have made a short film out of Tim Curry as Pennywise. I'm gonna tell you something, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Apologize for the wait. I had to make him the toilet bowl.
That's okay.
Mike has already explained that he's gone Hollywood and doesn't want any of the bozo bullshit. He does want to be interviewed, but he also had about 35 cups of coffee outside, so he is shot out of a cannon this morning.
Jim, I'm like, where's fucking Jim? This is how it's hard with him. Watch this. My name isn't on the fucking board up there. 35 cups of coffee. Where is he?
Yeah. Your name should be on the board, too. That's probably a mistake by the producer.
And he was wondering where the cash was, too. He's upset about their not...
No, you know what? The money will come. You know what? You guys are friends, and the rest of it will fucking fall into place.
Are you going to share that cash when it comes in?
Yeah. Well, like Sam Simon did. He was charitable.
Is that what Sam Simon did?
He totally did.
So, Mike, tell us about yourself. You're born and raised where?
Staten Island, New York. Richmond County was actually called Jim.
Well, actually, I did a little reading. Staten Island was once known as Richmond Country. According to the book, actually, that I read, it was actually known as
but you know why
Richmond
I wrote like
Country.
That? I wrote that on spite. The fuck with grammar Nazis and dick fuckers that can't keep their fucking mouth shut with me.
Yeah, so who can't keep their mouth shut with you?
The reason,
assholes.
The reason your entire book is one sentence is because of the dick fuckers?
You know why? Because first of all, idiots can't mind their own fucking business.
Right.
Douche nozzles with fucking stupid mouths, right? Just to fuck with those
Well, give us an example, Mike. What do you mean? I believe you, of course. Give us an example. Who's
but like sometimes people write. I mean, you guys get all kinds of crap from idiots. I've seen what they do to you guys, right?
It's bullshit.
And you know what? Because the miserable fucking little things try to get under your thumb.
They're dick fuckers.
Under your thumbnail,
They should fucking drop that on Haterade.
They're drinking too much Haterade. They should
OD on it.
They should OD with their fucking tongue like this.
For the record, Mike's tongue is out.
And have fucking paramedics try to revive them, and then they fucking piss their whole body up.
So you wrote this for the haters, kind of. Like
you know how to fuck with idiots. I love it, Jim.
Let me ask you this: is it difficult being in the business of trying to sell what is a memoir? Is it difficult when you want people to mind their own business, but you also want them to buy a book that's about every aspect of your life?
I speak from the heart and I tell the truth because everything else after that is all nonsense. Because you know what? First of all, I have major OCD for 31 years.
Really?
Do you?
Right. Can we just say one thing? I want to say something about Brody. Let's have a minute of silence for him because he was such a good guy.
You're talking about Brody Stevens.
Yes. No, I'm serious because he.
Oh, I know.
I knew him since '97. There's no.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a
joke.
non sequitur. I think that's where Jim.
Yeah, I was just shocked that you were. We were talking about your sentence structure, and then you said a moment of silence for Brody. But if you want a minute of silence for Brody,
Yeah,
Okay, should we have a minute of silence for Brody Stevens?
No, I'm serious.
Okay, well, no, so are we.
Mike, hold on.
He was a great comic that we lost way too soon.
Hold on.
Travis, my volume's low in here, so shout at me.
Okay, I'll just hit it.
Okay, let's do our minute
Let me
of
just
silence.
do stopwatch. Okay, Mike, you want a minute of silence?
A minute's fine, guys. Any more than that's ridiculous.
You're laughing during the minute of silence.
Okay, let's start over. Let's start the minute
You
over.
started laughing 3 seconds. This was your idea. You said it was no joke, and then you're laughing, Mike. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Mike, how long?
A minute's fine. Thank you, Brody. Because number one, I'm sure Rodney's up there with you right now. We kind of see
long
all the
was that?
cool guys.
34 seconds.
No, that wasn't a minute, Mike.
I thought no, you guys played.
We were trying to
a
do
minute of silence. I'm timing it,
We were trying to do a minute of silence.
and you just talked through a minute of silence.
That's very
It was your
disrespectful.
idea.
Okay, guys, let's.
That was a little disrespectful.
We got
Mike,
30.
though.
Let's do 30 more seconds so we can have
Okay,
a total of a minute.
we'll do the extra 30. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
you-
he
you-
should. All right.
That's a little
You
disrespectful.
talked it.
Yeah, well, you insulted him a little bit.
Mike,
a little bit.
You ready?
Okay.
30 seconds.
Thank you, guys.
Yep, he's still dead.
Okay. Is he still? Is he
Still dead.
Still dead. Okay, still good. to know.
No, but
Still dead.
That was 2 sets of 30 seconds of
No,
silence.
Yeah, we couldn't
for
get
Brody
1 minute.
Stevens.
Mike broke it
No,
both
but the thing
times.
is,
Mike
you-
broke it.
Go now.
Did you guys know him? I mean, I know Jim definitely did. Did you know him at all, Sim?
No, I knew of him, and we probably met once or twice, but I didn't really
Yeah.
know him. But Mike,
I saw him for Christmas. I regret my gift.
what did you give him?
A belt.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, no.
Mike
No,
did
but
find
guys,
that funny.
no, but seriously, mental illness is no fucking joke. I'm
It's not,
serious,
Jim. That is not anything to laugh about.
Yeah,
No,
Brody
I'm-
would quite
I
enjoy
lost.
that.
Of course he would. Guys, I lost 4 people to suicide. It's not a fucking really.
It's not really a joke.
That's true.
It's not a joke.
4, that's not bad. I counted 13. Somebody asked me the other day how many people. Yeah, 13.
No, but it's no fucking laughing matter.
Well,
Oh, that's
I mean,
right. Let's just cut that. Let's cut that out.
Yeah, can we, Travis, for the replay, can you take the jokes out?
All of them?
Yeah.
please.
From the minute
Both
you
of
guys
them.
got here, take them out. Let's just have
do.
a morning session here.
MOUR,
Yeah, but the thing is, Jim,
Yeah, Mike, what?
it's very exciting to have stuff on iTunes and Amazon because I was up there with Gaffigan, with Dice, with all kinds of cool people this weekend.
So what's fascinating me is the book first, because you have a book and an album out. The book it's called Still Standing, and
Yeah.
it's available right now for Kindle exclusively. It's on Amazon, but if you look up Mike Bocchetti Still Standing, you get it. You should buy it immediately. It's
Thank you,
amazing, and it tells It talks about the people that you lost, the people in your family that had mental illness. It gets into funny stuff. It covers everything, but I didn't realize at first because you used a nom de plume.
What do you mean?
A nom de plume to put this out.
Why
I
use
guess
that?
maybe you didn't want because it's called Still Standing. It's a novel, right?
Yeah, I'd call it a novel. I hope it's a novelty because I'm a novelty.
Right, and it's by
By me.
it's by open parentheses Mike Bocchetti. Yeah,
Yeah. And there's a space after the open parentheses.
right. If you look at the byline, there's an open parentheses and then
guys,
the word Mike Bocchetti.
I'm gonna. I've only put it up for a couple of months, like March.
Why wouldn't you leave it up?
No, just to see
Who
how it
puts a
goes.
book
but-
up for who tests a book and then takes it down?
So this is a limited time offer.
No, but the thing is, I'm going to do an audio of it. It's even better because you know why? Audio is
Why?
more fun.
Well,
Acting
That's actually a
wise.
great point. Yeah.
This is now. Have you sold any of these?
I haven't looked at the thing, but I should be getting some residuals soon. I hope to God.
Well, I would encourage everybody to buy it. It's a fascinating read. I was reading it last night, and I felt like I was getting to know you more.
I started it this morning. This morning I started it, and I got close. I'm not through the first sentence yet, but I'm close.
Would you want to read the first sentence?
Yeah, this is the first sentence. Not to give away too much, Mike.
Were you guys crying, Sam? I picture you crying on the way.
I was. There was some emotion. There were some real emotional parts. Jim, just the first sentence. Just real quick.
Still Standing, a novel by Mike Bocchetti.
Open parentheses.
Yeah. Still Standing, page 1, chapter 1. Before comedy, I was born April 3rd, 1961, in Richmond Country, now called Staten Island, New York, to Arlene and Alfred Bocchetti. My mom was a housewife in the days when woman wanted to be or could afford to be because of less stress and living was a lot more affordable. My dad was a janitor, something at the time I was totally ashamed of, but I knew I should not have been. I remember back in the early 1970s when I was a Boy Scout, all the kids were talking about what their dads did for a living, and one kid's dad owned a butcher shop. One's was an airline pilot, and one's was the head bartender at a very prestigious nightclub in Manhattan, the 21 Club. When they asked me what my dad did, I just said, I don't know. So the kept badgering me. So I said,
no, that was the end of the first
you're right.
sentence.
Sorry. So they kept badgering.
And that's the end. That's the first
And
sentence.
I apologize. And the next sentence begins, me. So I said he is self-employed, and continues.
Right. So it's a good book. What I'm saying is, it starts in childhood.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes from there. And it goes into the career. I didn't realize you talk about Lucky Louie in the book.
Yeah, I love Louie.
And you talk about the fact that you and Jim were actually up for the same role on
That's
that
right,
show.
part of Louie.
It was fun. I remember him. I came in. Gail Keller was not Gail Keller.
Carolyn Strauss.
No, there was another one. I forgot who the casting. She was a real nice lady.
Yeah,
in New York.
I know. I
she cast the TV show Bull now on CBS.
Yeah. I should remember her. She's one of the few people who like me and put me in things.
Well, yeah, she did, and
she was sweet.
Mike kind of talks about it in the book. He says that I
didn't read that part. I gave a really good audition, and then I wound up going and doing the. I know Nick DiPaolo and Steve Sweeney, both great Boston comedians, were up against me for Rich, and I gave a really good live read in front of Chris Albrecht and Carolyn Strauss, and it might have been Gail Keller. I don't remember.
Would you want me to tell you what happened?
Yeah, I mean, that's what happened. I gave a great read, and Louis called me. Me and Nick were on our way to the airport, and Louis called me, and he goes, congratulations, man, you got it. He goes, I think he said you weren't the one I thought was going to get it, but he goes, you really played your way onto the team. That was what Louis said to me. Wow. He goes, you did great in the audition, and you stole it, basically, in a positive way. He was saying, I did so well on the auditions that I got it.
He said,
I didn't know how you knew that. That's cool.
He said it was because of a good audition?
That was what Louis told me. He goes, you played your way onto the team. I'll never forget.
No, because...
Hold on.
Okay. This is what because I'm reading, again, from the novel
So
Still Standing.
He must have talked to Louis, and he probably said Jim played his way onto the team.
Yeah, Still Standing, a novel by, open parentheses, Mike Bocchetti. Yeah. It says, let's see, where was I? I had heard or seen Louis except for in 2006 when he had HBO call me in for his first sitcom he was doing on HBO.
He what?
I'm sorry. In 2006, when he had HBO call me in for his first sitcom he was doing on HBO.
Sam can't read. How do you spell had, please?
H-A-D-E.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Please say it properly. Fucking Sam.
Sorry, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, but it sounds the same. Hayden English has 20
No, but he's not. But he's not reading it right. I knew what you meant. And he's saying Hayden. It's like just learn how to fucking read.
I was up for the same role that Jim Norton had gotten. Had gotten the character of Rich Louie's pal. I had a really good audition. The casting director told me that HBO went with Jim because he was more well known than me. But Louis C.K. had still called me for stuff and had even put me butt me in stuff without an audition. It goes on from there. I don't want to do the whole sentence. No, but as it turns out, you actually got the part because you were well known, not because
you didn't mention.
Not because the audition was any good.
No, I didn't. But Sam, you're a shit fucking star.
You wrote that in the book.
Did your editor do this? Did you write it the accurate way and your editor changed this?
I have no editor.
What?
Come on.
This is a DIY project?
I don't believe that.
I
love the fact that Mike Bocchetti basically talking shit about Jim Norton in his book. Did a little expose on Jim Norton.
No, but the thing is, Jim, first of all, you did a great job on the show.
Thank you.
It was fun. I watched it all the time. Louis was good like that, though, because he called me for other stuff, and he always had people in his memory, you know what I mean? Because he always either put me in stuff or just had me audition. I don't mind. I like to audition, actually. Some people
And you love Louis, of course, but now you said there was guys. Who are the haters? Like, what do you have a lot of anger, but you're not saying at who or what. You're just saying that.
No, just not really comics, but there's a lot of people on the net that are
Well, you
assholes.
said the business wasn't treating you well.
Well,
You have been saying that on Instagram a lot. You delete your videos all the time.
Yeah.
So
Why?
Mike Bocchetti has a great Instagram account where he kind of just pops off at the mouth and sometimes puts up video templates as well. But you end up deleting all of your posts.
Why?
I just get pissed off sometimes, but you know what? The thing is, after this weekend, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I was very lucky to be at number 5. I was number 5 on iTunes.
That's
the
a hell
whole
of an
weekend.
accomplishment.
I was up there with you.
Wow.
Jim, you were up there. So Jim was up there. I was up there with Gavigan. Dice is up there, right?
That's what he was.
That's huge.
No, but the thing is, it was the whole weekend, and then I've been doing good on Amazon with it. But the thing is,
Yeah.
there's no rhyme or reason. It's a lot of things have to do with the fans, especially today.
Well, what has the business been doing to you? We know the fans can be ornery, but what has the business been doing?
Yeah, I saw on your Instagram and on your Facebook page too. You make videos about.
I feel sometimes fucking certain people in this are fucking assholes still. Like,
Like who?
I mean,
What do you mean?
Not really comics. A lot of you know.
You say a lot of times you say the comics.
It depends who it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people I
who?
love in this. There are people I don't like in this. But,
Well,
you
who's
know.
been treating you bad? You might as well say it. You got a book you're trying to promote.
Well, I'll put it this way. There are certain people I know, like forever. I know everybody I know from our original time period. These are the people I come up with in comedy that I still love to this day. Yourself,
Thank you.
Jim Florentine, Don Jameson. What do you call it?
Sure.
Don Jameson.
Jameson, yeah.
Don Jim. What do you call it?
John Jameson.
Don
call
Jim. Yes.
So it's Don Jameson, Don
Don
Jim.
Jameson.
Yes, he lived in
Jim.
Corleone, Sicily. It's Don Jim. I see.
Judah Freelander, Gaffigan, all these guys were around us. You know
Sure.
what I mean, right? Zach Galifianakis was a little bit later than us.
Yeah.
I see.
He certainly shot past us, didn't he, Mike?
No, but there's no, Jim, sometimes there's no rhyme or reason in this thing.
Sure. That's a good point.
You don't think it's talent based?
I think I would say,
Not so much.
no, it's being good. And when I first started, when I first met Jim in the early 90s, right? In those days, like, I remember going, like, if you went down to Boston and did a spot, and if you killed in those days, comics were like fucking housewives. They're like, hey, man, did you hear about?
A lot of gossip.
Next thing you know, somebody like Dave Becky would sign you, or you'd go to festivals, and everybody would be all over you in those days, right? Now, if you kill at the comic strip 11:30 at night, it don't mean jack anymore.
Is that right, Jim? Do you find that to be true?
I absolutely. I wouldn't know. I've never killed in the comic strip. It's always been a tough room for me.
I see.
But I think I know you think what you're
Am
saying.
I right or wrong, Jim?
You're right. But I'm saying, so how has it been bad? You're not saying, what do you mean? Like, because on Instagram you said a lot of the comics haven't been treating you right. I mean, what's
You
what's
act
going
like
on?
there might be some betrayal.
No, I just don't trust too many people in this.
Why?
We're not in a nice thing here when you think about it in the long run.
It's not show friends, is it? Show
No.
business.
Sure.
No, because if you guys, let me tell you something. If
Hold on
you
now.
guys had a #1 movie right now, both of you guys put together a buddy film and you're #1,
We
you
killed
guys-
ourselves,
you
we would
guys-
do that.
You guys would be the most hated guys in America behind closed doors in the comic community.
Why would you say that?
They're assholes. I know what I'm dealing with in this.
How,
So,
how have
do
they
you
been
think that-
assholes to you? I mean, how have they been assholes to you?
Do you think people are upset at your success?
Some people are, some people aren't, but I really don't
see.
care.
What part of your success bugs them? What do you think is getting people to kind of pushing their buttons?
No, but the thing is that, Jim, it's like walking into the front in the movie Mr. Saturday Night with Billy Crystal.
Sure.
I just don't want to turn into that guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, buddy.
He's such an asshole. You think about it, right?
Yeah, but what do you mean? What do you think they're like? What success do you like? What is it like? What part of your career are they getting mad at, and when did you start noticing it?
I don't think they're mad. I just think that, like, certain people just, and not envious, but it's hard to explain. I mean,
No, but you have
Seems
to.
like it.
Jim,
Yeah.
I mean, you know I said this a million times in the show to you guys. The best way to explain this business is being in the Ides of March and we're all Roman senators.
Okay, well that's
You just don't want to wind up Julius Caesar at the end of the day.
well. Then that's the great question of
The
all.
Ides of March. I don't know what that is.
Not only in this business.
Beware the Ides of March.
Yeah, but guys, it's not only in this.
But who's
It's not
betraying
only,
you?
No, listen to me, right? It's not only in stand-up.
Tell me.
It's in acting. It's in broadcast. It's in singing. It's in dancing.
So you're saying there'll be a
it's in
betrayal,
writing,
like,
it's
by-
like
in-
it's the whole
The Ides of
betraying
March,
you?
like Jeff Anthony and Cleopatra?
No,
Perfect.
no, the guys, music, the whole business.
Is that
It's so.
J.E.?
G-E-R-F.
Oh,
It's about the dollars at the end of the day.
and you're trying to make those dollars.
Make them and keep them.
I see.
No, but I'm serious. MC Hammer's a good example of someone who made them and fucking went berserker with them.
Right. Robert Kraft made a lot of money and got to keep it.
Oh, Rob before I call him Rob the intern. I'm sorry, he's a producer now. He moved up to the line.
That's
He's a good
different.
guy.
That's a different Robert.
I love
Rob the
him, right?
Flop.
No, that guy. You better watch it with him because you know what? He's going to be a success and bury people one day in this.
Which
if
one?
they're
His webbed
assholes.
feet?
Thanks, Mike. I
Why do you
appreciate
think
it.
people that are successful bury people?
Not a lot of people like you know what? There are a lot of people I met over the years who like were nice and quiet.
Let me
sit
ask
back,
you this,
and they were
Mike.
cool.
Do you worry
Then
it-
they got a little power and they became fucking assholes.
Do you worry at all that you're going to go out there and say, I'd like to be successful? In order to be successful, I'd like successful people to help me. And then they'll listen to you just trash successful people and go, this guy's a negative guy. I don't
No,
want
you
to help
got.
him.
You know what? Success comes in all different forms in this, Sam. There's different levels of it.
I see.
No, I'm serious because here's how it starts. Open mic is one of their spots.
Yes,
right?
they do.
The spot people want to get paid spots, right?
Yeah.
The paid people want to get late night. The late night people want fucking sitcoms. The guys that are on sitcoms want fucking major movie. It's never.
But why don't they just go out and write their own books, record their own albums?
Some of them do.
Take destiny into their own hands.
Some of them do, and some of them don't. But you can't sit on your ass in this. That's why I've been trying to do as much as I can. And the thing
That
is,
makes sense.
And it pisses people off.
yeah, you know what? Some people, Jim, you got both of you guys have done a lot of stuff yourselves. And the bottom line is, but you put yourself.
Yes, you
no,
do.
No, I'm serious.
I
Jim.
know.
I mean, you produced stuff on HBO. You did a lot of great stuff.
I mean, they
But
gave me
you-
the special, but yeah.
You
no,
produced
no, 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 no,
No.
Listen to me. But you also put yourself out there. You, like I said, are fucking workaholic. There's certain guys in this that are still workaholics, like yourself, Gaffigan, and Judah. Guys are still doing spots beyond spots. You know what I mean? And the thing is, but now you know what a spot is in the city. To me, you're working on new stuff, getting ready to go places with it. I'm serious. It's not the same.
How long did it take you to write this book? You did not use a ghostwriter for this?
No, you know
Wow.
what? It took me months, and you know what? I'm going to make it. I want to make it into a audio book because I love. Acting
Well,
and
audio's
take my
cooler
time.
than
Audio's
It is.
easier, too. You just talk it through, done in an hour.
Yeah, but you got to get a great sound system too, though. You can't.
Hey,
fucking, I can't do it.
The
in my mom's
iPhone has
basement.
an amazing speaker.
Oh no!
You do?
Really? I'll be going to the
Honestly,
studio.
yes. Oh,
Really?
why? It costs you money.
You just use the iPhone.
Yeah,
but you got to use it with a port. You buy a little. It's a plug-in speaker, but it's actually I use it for VO auditions.
Yeah, it works perfectly.
Yeah, but Jim, getting back to what I was saying about you, right? The bottom line is, when you started this, right? I met Jim, guys, back in January of 1991 at a comedy club that's now defunct.
Which one?
That word. Grandpa's on Staten
Oh,
Island,
yeah.
Right? It was an
Is it still in
upstairs
business?
room. No, it closed like back in '97.
Oh no. No, it
Anyway.
didn't close in '97, did it?
Yeah,
Did Grandpa's close 20 years ago? Wow.
because
I remember I went there with a girlfriend one time, and they wanted to charge my girlfriend to watch the show.
Oh, yeah.
They were real bobbed up, I think.
No, they really were because. But Jim, I seen Jim. He just won a Bud Light contest in Jersey. He was doing comedy about 8 months.
That's
right?
1991, yeah.
And he went up, right? And he annihilated. And the thing is, I went up, I did good, but he was one of the first people that,
Well, are you still doing your talk show?
that were cool to me.
I love Mike. I love Mike. He lives in such a great world, but he does have a very vicious side of him. Like if he got power, it would be the worst thing that ever happened to the world. He would make a lot of people pay. But yeah, he's nuts, but he's so funny. He's so funny. His book, he put a bother in, full stop, me, but And that makes sense why he wrote the book for grammar Nazis and dick fuckers. Oh, Mike's great. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.